Good evening, everyone. Many of you have heard of the story of a young boy who passed away due to malnutrition on Thanksgiving Eve in 1969, right here in Louisville. When the people of our community heard this story, they were astounded. How could something so tragic happen right here in our home? From this tragedy, Dare to Care was born. Now, most of us don't know what it's like to go to bed hungry, and many of us never have to wonder where our next meal is coming from. I volunteered at Dare to Care and found what a wonderful organization it was and how hard it works to combat hunger. Today, I will be telling you about the hunger crisis, how Dare to Care is working to alleviate it, and what you can do to help. Let's talk about hunger. Hunger is the painful or uneasy sensation caused by an involuntary lack of food, according to the Dietetic Association. Junior Scholastic states that more people die from hunger than are killed in wars. The Dietetic Association also states that loss of employment, medical expenses, and even holiday shopping can jeopardize a household budget. Hunger is a worldwide problem. The UN states that one child dies every 5 seconds from hunger-related causes. 800 million people know exactly what it feels like to go to bed hungry. Many of these people, sadly, are women and children. Hunger leads into malnutrition, of course. According to Feeding America, food insecurity causes developmental risk. Imagine a child going to school for 6 hours who didn't have a breakfast that morning and did not eat dinner the night before. We all know that the only thing they're going to be thinking about is when they're going to get to eat. They're not going to be able to focus on learning. 30% of children end up in the hospital due to food insecurity. You parents out there know how hefty those hospital bills can be. Also, I have a friend who was doing very well for herself. She had a great job and had a Visa card and was paying it off, and everything was going well for her. And then she got in an accident. Luckily, she was able to use that Visa card to help with those hospital expenses, but not all of us have access to that. A lot of us are stuck paying those hospital bills out of pocket. And hospital bills is just a further economic consequence for families. Another economic consequence is loss of employment. For example, here is a family. Gabby lost her job, and only a year later, her husband lost his as well. They had to deal with figuring out how they were going to put food on the table for themselves. But it wasn't just about them. They also had to worry about putting food on the table for their 3 young, hungry children. These parents skip their own meals to feed their kids, and no parent should ever have to be in that situation. Now, we've looked at the horrible problem of hunger. Let's talk about a solution. One solution is Dare to Care. According to Dare to Care's website, their mission is to lead our community to feed the hungry and conquer the cycle of need. Dare to Care currently has 3,000 volunteers, but they are always looking for more. They partner with 300 local agencies to collect food, one of those agencies being Ford. Ford, according to a media report, donated a second Transit Connect van just last year to help take food from one place to the food banks. Now, Ford is not the only partnership Dare to Care has. They also partner with an organization called Neighborhood House. Neighborhood House benefits families just like this one. They provide free healthcare screenings that check for things like cancer and COPD. And they also provide transportation for parents who need to get to their students' parent-teacher conferences but don't have a way there. This way, these parents can be involved with their children and they can meet their children's teachers. Now, you may be thinking, okay, I might be able to spare a few dollars for Dare to Care, but a lot of people don't see where their donations go to. Here's a breakdown. $1 provides 4 meals. That's 4 meals that could go to a family. $45 provides food for a struggling senior couple for an entire month. $192 provides food for a family of 4 for 2 entire months. Donations are just one way you can help Dare to Care. There are actually 2 other ways. You can become a volunteer. You can donate non-perishable foods to any of the Dare to Care food banks and food drives. And you can, of course, donate. Now you're probably wondering, okay, you've told me about the hunger crisis, you told me what Dare to Care is doing, and you told me what I can do, but how? Here is how. You can visit Dare to Care's website at daretocare.org. You can visit any of the local food banks through Dare to Care. And if you'd like to volunteer, you can go to the same website and click on the How to Help tab. You may be saying now, okay, I can do those things, but is just one person, just me doing that, really going to make a difference? Yes, it will. By you and you contributing to Dare to Care, that's one less child going to bed hungry. And that's one less family wondering where their next meal is coming from. Thank you.